Toilet paper. You use it multiple times a day. You never question what's in it. You should. Most toilet paper sold in Australia is bleached with chlorine, loaded with formaldehyde, contains chemicals banned in other countries, and you're wiping it on the most absorbent part of your body every single day. The brands at Woolies and Coles, they don't put this on the label. They're counting on you never asking. Today, I'm exposing 10 toxic toilet paper brands Australians should never buy, ranked from bad to absolute worst, and 3 that are actually safe. Stick around. Number 1 is in nearly every bathroom in Australia. Let's expose them all. Brand number 10, Quilton. Walk into any Woolies or Coles right now. Quilton is sitting in the budget section. $4 to $6 for a pack. Australians buy millions of rolls every year because it's cheap and it works. Here's what you're actually wiping on your body. Quilton is made by ABC Tissue, an Australian company that prioritizes cost over safety. The paper is bleached with chlorine dioxide. That bleaching process creates dioxins as a byproduct. And dioxins are classified as persistent organic pollutants by the World Health Organization. To make toilet paper soft and white, manufacturers use formaldehyde-based wet-strength resins. Formaldehyde is a known carcinogen. Trace amounts remain in the finished product. 1 roll of Quilton contains residual chlorine bleach, potential formaldehyde traces, and fragrance chemicals if you buy the scented version. And you're using this multiple times a day on mucous membranes that absorb chemicals directly into your bloodstream. ABC Tissue doesn't disclose where their wood pulp comes from. It could be sustainably harvested Australian plantation timber, or it could be virgin rainforest. They won't tell you. If you're a budget-conscious family grabbing the cheapest toilet paper at Woolies to save a few dollars, Quilton is trading your family's health for shareholder profit. But at least Quilton doesn't pretend to be premium. The next brand sells you the same chemicals with a softness marketing campaign. Brand number 9, Sorbent. The extra soft, extra gentle toilet paper. You've seen the ads, the puppies, the softness claims. Sorbent markets itself as the caring choice for families. Here's the reality. Sorbent is owned by Aussie Care, and they achieve that signature softness through chemical processing, not better materials. To make toilet paper soft, manufacturers add chemical softening agents, quaternary ammonium compounds, silicone-based softeners. These chemicals coat the fibers and don't rinse out. They transfer to your skin. The fragrance is worse. Sorbent's scented varieties contain synthetic fragrance compounds. Under Australian law, companies don't have to disclose what's in fragrance. Independent testing has found phthalates, synthetic musks, and volatile organic compounds. Phthalates are endocrine disruptors linked to reproductive issues. 1 roll of sorbent contains chlorine-bleached pulp, chemical softeners, and undisclosed fragrance chemicals. The hypoallergenic claim is meaningless because there's no regulatory standard for that term in Australia. If you're a parent buying sorbent because the packaging says gentle and shows puppies, Aussie Care designed that emotional manipulation specifically for you. The softness is chemical coating, not fiber quality. The Australian brands are bad, but the imported options are worse because they're made for overseas regulations. Brand number 8, Kleenex Cottonelle. The American import, owned by Kimberly-Clark. The Kleenex name makes you think it's trustworthy. It's not. Kleenex Cottonelle is manufactured in the United States under American FDA regulations, which are significantly looser than Australian standards. And recent independent testing found something terrifying. PFAS, per day and polyfluoroalkyl substances, forever chemicals. Testing found PFAS in multiple American toilet paper brands, including Kleenex products. PFAS are used to make toilet paper more durable when wet, but they're linked to cancer, immune system damage, thyroid issues, and reproductive problems. And they accumulate in your body over time. 1 roll of Kleenex Cottonelle potentially contains PFAS residues, chlorine bleach byproducts, and chemical softeners. And because it's imported, there's less regulatory oversight. Kimberly-Clark refuses to provide transparency. Activists have been asking for PFAS testing and disclosure for years. The company refuses. If you're buying Kleenex Cottonelle because you trust the Kleenex brand name, Kimberly-Clark is exploiting that trust while refusing to disclose what's actually in their product. And if you think switching to Aldi will save you, think again. Brand number 7, Aldi Confidence, the ultra-budget option, $2 to $3 per pack. And millions of Australians buy it because Aldi's European reputation suggests quality. Here's the problem. Nobody knows where Aldi Confidence actually comes from. Aldi doesn't disclose the manufacturer. They don't disclose the country of origin beyond vague labels. And they don't disclose their chemical processing methods. That lack of transparency is intentional. Aldi's entire business model is white label products with zero brand accountability. If there's a problem, you can only blame Aldi, and they'll just switch suppliers. Independent analysis shows it's made from low-grade recycled pulp or virgin pulp from unknown sources. It's heavily bleached to achieve whiteness, and the softness is achieved through chemical treatment. One roll likely contains chlorine bleach residues, chemical softeners, and potentially formaldehyde. But without manufacturer disclosure, you can't verify what you're buying. The ultra-low price tells you everything. $3 per pack means the absolute cheapest materials and harshest processing methods. If you're an Aldi shopper buying Confidence because it's cheap and you trust Aldi's European standards, you're buying blind. Zero transparency means zero accountability. The next 3 brands are the ones most Australian households have right now. Brand number 6, Woolworths/Coles Home brand. The $4 mega packs that dominate Australian bathrooms. The budget option every family buys when money's tight. And the absolute worst choice you can make for your health. Go grab a roll of Woolworths Essentials right now. Open the pack, smell it. That chemical smell? That's chlorine bleach and formaldehyde. Now look at the color. That brilliant white isn't natural. Wood pulp is brown. This level of whiteness requires industrial strength chemical bleaching. Touch the paper. Feel that slightly waxy coating? That's chemical softeners. Real soft toilet paper comes from quality fibers. This is harsh paper coated with chemicals to fool your fingers. Here's why supermarket home brands are particularly toxic. Woolworths and Coles contract with the lowest bidder. That means the supplier using the cheapest materials, harshest chemicals, and least environmental oversight wins. These rolls are made from recycled pulp and virgin pulp from undisclosed sources. They're bleached with industrial chlorine compounds, and they're processed with maximum chemical softeners to make barely acceptable paper feel usable. One roll contains chlorine bleach residues, formaldehyde traces, potential dioxin contamination, and chemical fragrances if you buy scented. The pulp quality is so poor, they need maximum chemical processing just to make it hold together. Market saturation is the real danger. Every Australian household has bought this. Woolworths and Coles have normalised the absolute bottom tier as the standard budget option. If you're literally any Australian family shopping at Woolies or Coles on a budget, home brand toilet paper is the trap they've set for you. $4 at checkout. Incalculable health costs over time. If you're finding this information valuable, hit that like button and subscribe. We're only halfway through, and it gets worse. Home brand is openly cheap, but the next brand charges you double by pretending to be premium. Brand number 5, Quilton Gold. ABC. Tissue saw an opportunity. They already make regular Quilton for budget shoppers. Why not create a premium version? Same company, same factories, minimal difference. Quilton Gold markets itself as the luxury upgrade, 3-ply instead of 2-ply. Extra soft, extra strong. The packaging is fancier. The price is $8 to $10 per pack instead of $4 to $6. Here's what you're actually getting. Slightly better pulp quality. Maybe the same chlorine bleaching process. The same formaldehyde-based resins. The same chemical softeners. Just with an extra ply and premium branding. ABC Tissue's production documents show Quilton Gold and regular Quilton share the same supply chain, same chemical processing, and often the same pulp sources. The only meaningful difference is one additional layer. One roll of Quilton Gold contains all the same toxic residues as regular Quilton. Chlorine, formaldehyde, chemical softeners. You're paying double for fractionally less chemical exposure. If you're a middle-class family who thinks choosing Quilton Gold means you're protecting your family, ABC Tissue designed this product tier to extract extra money from you. You're buying the illusion of quality. At least Quilton is sold at major supermarkets. The next brand hides at IGA with zero accountability. Brand number 4, Emporia, IGA's home brand, positioned as the alternative to Woolworths and Coles. And it's worse because there's zero transparency about who makes it. Emporia is a Metcash white label. Metcash owns IGA's distribution and creates home brand products, but they don't manufacture anything. They contract with various suppliers who bid for the business, and those suppliers change constantly based on who's cheapest. That means the Emporia you bought last month might be from a different manufacturer than the pack you buy today. Different chemicals, different sourcing, different quality, zero consistency. One roll contains chlorine bleach, chemical softeners, and unknown additives from undisclosed manufacturers. The only thing certain is that Metcash chose the cheapest bidder. Here's what makes Emporia particularly problematic for regional Australians. IGA dominates small towns where Woolworths and Coles don't have stores. Emporia is often the only budget option. Regional Australians are stuck buying mystery toilet paper from unknown manufacturers. The profit structure is worse than Woolworths and Coles. Metcash takes their margin. IGA takes their margin. The manufacturer is squeezed to reduce costs further. That means even harsher chemicals and cheaper materials. If you're shopping at IGA thinking you're avoiding the big supermarket duopoly, Metcash is playing the exact same game with even less accountability. The next 3 are the most toxic because they're market leaders actively marketing chemicals as features. Brand number 3, Handy, the ultra white mega rolls. The ultra white, ultra soft, ultra strong marketing. Handy positions itself as premium performance toilet paper. Go grab a roll of Handy right now. Hold it up to the light. Look at that brilliant white color. That's not natural. That's extreme chlorine bleaching. Now compare it to any other brand. Handy is whiter. That extra whiteness comes from extra chemicals. Smell the paper. That sharp, clean scent? That's residual chlorine. Real unbleached paper smells like wood. This smells like a swimming pool. Here's what ultra white actually means. Extreme chlorine bleaching. Handy is made by ABC Tissue, and they bleach Handy paper more aggressively than even Quilton to achieve that brilliant white color that tests show consumers prefer. To get this level of whiteness, manufacturers use elemental chlorine or chlorine dioxide at high concentrations. The bleaching process creates dioxins and furans as byproducts. Those compounds don't fully rinse out. Dioxins accumulate in fatty tissue. They're linked to cancer, immune system damage, reproductive issues, and developmental problems in children. The World Health Organization classifies dioxins as highly toxic, persistent environmental pollutants. One roll of Handy contains higher concentrations of chlorine bleach residues than almost any other toilet paper on the Australian market. The ultra-white you're seeing is chemical contamination, not purity. ABC Tissue has spent millions on research showing that Australian consumers associate whiteness with cleanliness. So they market maximum chemical bleaching as a feature. Ultra-white sounds premium. It's actually toxic. If you're a family buying Handy in bulk because the ultra-white looks cleaner, ABC Tissue has turned your desire for convenience into their profit center, and your family is paying with dioxin exposure. Ultra-white is toxic, but at least it's not scented. The next brand added synthetic fragrance on top. Brand number 2, Purex, the fragrant toilet paper. Fresh scent, floral breeze. Purex markets scented toilet paper as a bathroom upgrade. And it's a chemical nightmare. Purex is owned by Asalio Care. The chem company is Sorbent. But where Sorbent adds fragrance as an option, Purex makes fragrance the core feature. Here's what that fragrance actually is. Synthetic fragrance compounds are a mixture of dozens or even hundreds of individual chemicals. Under Australian law, companies don't have to disclose what's in fragrance. It's considered a trade secret. Independent testing of scented personal care products has found phthalates, synthetic musks, benzene derivatives, and volatile organic compounds. Many of these are endocrine disruptors, allergens, or carcinogens, and you're applying this to your genitals multiple times daily. One roll of Purex contains chlorine bleach residues, chemical softeners, and undisclosed synthetic fragrance compounds. The fragrance doesn't dissipate. It transfers to your skin with every use. But here's what makes Purex particularly insidious. The marketing targets women. The packaging is feminine. The scents are floral. The advertising shows mothers making their bathrooms fresh and clean. Women use toilet paper more frequently than men. They're exposed to these fragrance chemicals more often. And the marketing specifically targets their desire for a clean-smelling home. That's deliberate demographic targeting. The rates of vulvovaginal irritation, urinary tract infections, and contact dermatitis from scented toilet paper are significantly higher than unscented. If you're a woman buying Purex because you want your bathroom to smell nice, Asaleo Care is exploiting your cleanliness standards to sell you endocrine-disrupting chemicals. Before we get to number 1, if you're shocked, smash that like button and share this, because number 1 is the most trusted name, and they're the biggest offenders. Brand number 1, Kleenex. Not Kleenex Cottonelle, just Kleenex, the flagship brand, the most trusted tissue and toilet paper name in Australia. And they're selling you chemical-contaminated products while hiding behind a century of brand trust. Go to your bathroom right now, grab your Kleenex toilet paper, open a fresh roll, look at it closely. See how white it is. That's chlorine bleaching. See the soft texture? That's chemical softeners, not quality fibers. Now, wet a piece under the tap. Watch how it holds together. That wet strength comes from formaldehyde-based resins. Real quality toilet paper breaks down quickly when wet. Kleenex stays together because of chemicals. Smell it if it's scented. That artificial freshness is synthetic fragrance compounds that Kimberly-Clark refuses to disclose. Kleenex dominates the Australian market. The brand is in every Australian bathroom, and Kimberly-Clark has systematically refused to disclose what chemicals they use in production. Here's what we know from independent testing. Kleenex products contain chlorine bleach residues, formaldehyde from wet-strength resins, chemical softeners including quaternary ammonium compounds, optical brighteners to enhance whiteness, and potential PFAS contamination from durability treatments. But Kimberly-Clark won't confirm or deny. They hide behind proprietary manufacturing processes. And when consumer advocacy groups push for disclosure, Kimberly-Clark's legal team shuts it down. One roll likely contains the full spectrum of toilet paper industry chemicals: maximum bleaching, maximum softeners, maximum optical brighteners, all optimized for profit, not safety. Here's what makes Kleenex number 1: market dominance plus zero accountability. Kimberly-Clark has the resources to make safe products. They choose not to because it's more profitable to use chemicals. The trust Australians have in the Kleenex name is a liability. You don't question it. You grab the Kleenex because it's what you've always bought. That brand loyalty is worth billions, and they're exploiting it to sell you toxic products. If you're literally any Australian who's ever bought Kleenex because it's the trusted brand, Kimberly-Clark has spent over a century building that trust specifically to avoid accountability. Go check your bathroom right now. Seriously, go to your bathroom right now. Open the cupboard, pull out every roll of toilet paper. Look at the brands. Count how many are Quilton, Sorbent, Kleenex, Handy, Purex, or supermarket home brands. Now think about how many times today you've already used these products. How many times this week? You're wiping chlorine residues, formaldehyde, fragrance chemicals, and potentially PFAS on the most absorbent part of your body multiple times daily. This isn't hygiene. This is systematic chemical exposure wrapped in trusted branding. Here's what safe toilet paper looks like. It's unbleached or bleached with hydrogen peroxide instead of chlorine. It's made from bamboo or sustainably sourced paper. It contains no fragrances, no chemical softeners, no formaldehyde, and the companies making it are transparent. Yes, it costs more. Safe toilet paper is $15 to $25 per pack instead of $4 to $8. But you're paying for materials that won't poison your family. Here are 3 toilet paper brands you can actually trust. Safe pick number 1. Who gives a crap? Australian Bee Corporation. Made from 100% bamboo or 100% recycled paper. No chlorine bleaching. They use hydrogen peroxide. No fragrances. No dyes. The bamboo version is naturally soft without chemical softeners. And Who Gives a Crap is completely transparent. Ingredient lists are public. 50% of profits go to building toilets in developing countries. Around $48 for 48 rolls delivered. That's $1 per roll. But you're getting chemical-free paper from a company with actual values. For health-conscious Australians who want transparency, Who Gives a Crap is your gold standard. Safe pick number 2. Natural. Made in Australia from sustainably sourced Australian plantation timber. Unbleached. Natural brown colour, not chemical white. No chlorine, no formaldehyde. Made by an Australian company that's been producing tissue products for over 40 years. Available at independent grocers. Around $12 to $15 per pack. For Australians who want Australian-made products without chemical processing, Naturale is your accessible option. Safe pick number 3. Goat. Australian company. 100% bamboo. Plastic-free packaging. Carbon neutral. No chlorine bleaching. Processing uses hydrogen peroxide. Available online. Around $50 for 48 rolls. For Australians prioritising both health and environmental impact, Goat combines chemical-free production with sustainable packaging. Let's recap. Quilton, Sorbent, Kleenex Cottonelle, Aldi Confidence, Woolworths and Coles Home Brands, Quilton Gold, Emporia, Handy, Purex, Kleenex. These 10 brands represent everything wrong with the toilet paper industry. Chemical bleaching, undisclosed fragrances, formaldehyde, potential PFAS, and zero accountability. Go through your bathroom right now. Throw out every roll of toxic toilet paper. Don't use them up. Bin them. Your health is worth more than $15. Then order from Who Gives a Crap, Natural, or Goat. Yes, it costs more, but you're wiping this on your body multiple times daily for your entire life. That's not the place to save money. The chemical toilet paper industry won by making you think cheap and white equals clean. It doesn't. It equals toxic. Stop buying it. If this video opened your eyes, hit the like button, share it with other Australians, and subscribe. Now go check your bathroom and make safer choices.